Welcome to Casa Grande Mountain Park. Located in south central Arizona, not far from Casa Grande. There's a beautiful small park, and there are hiking trails all around. So today what I want to do is take you on a small tour, take some video, and hopefully you enjoy this as much as I enjoy this. Well, this is my first video, so please be gentle. I do have to say the hiking here is actually very, very beautiful. For all skill ratings, you can go from being an absolute beginner to someone who's probably pretty advanced to get maybe your daily workout in, so that everybody can keep moving. Now, we've only been hiking for a very few minutes, and here we have the junction of one of the first trails you'll come to, the Spine Trail and the Ridge Trail, as you can see here. And let's continue. So these are just gorgeous trails. The thing to keep in mind about these trails, and particularly in this park here, is that it's a multi-use trail system. So you'll meet not only hikers, but dog walkers, and the occasional mountain biker. We've reached our second trail intersection, and that didn't take real long. But here we are here. The Ridge Trail and the Erica Trailhead. So that's a good mantra. This is a trail that doesn't get used often. So here's what we are, where we're looking at. And this isn't the highest summit out here. And over here, well, somewhere straight up there is Picacho Peak. Next to it is Picacho Mountains. So let's continue up. Now, I've never seen any reports of petroglyphs or anything like that up here. I am out of shape. Jay Shrek would not be proud. Don't want to fall, because all our forward progress, we're turning to backward progress. Newman Peak, which is the tallest peak on that mountain, there is a beacon for air traffic. There is an old trail that goes up there. I haven't hiked it yet, and I will hike it. There is supposed to be some switchbacks when they made a road, and now the road is gone. Of course, it was unused, and it was cut by the canal. But that's a story for another video. But as we look down south here, this is actually looking down towards Tucson. And in the foreground, just past the hill is Arizona City. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The spirit is willing. The body is like, dude, you're old. Well, oh, there. It's amazing on how much it changes every step. The trail is actually pretty evident to the naked eye. Not sure exactly how well the camera's picking it up. That is our next obstacle. Complete with reach out and touch me cactus. Sorry about that. My mom has one of these in her backyard. It goes to show you don't have to climb almost 400 feet straight up to see one. Last checked my radio, we were over 1900 feet in elevation. Granted, when I started this hike, I was just a little over 15. It's like they're double dog daring you. don't know if I quite know what to make of that. Tread easy, softly, and slimly through places like that. It's like a whole forest. Having to really watch where I step. Because I don't want to sway into one while I'm walking or step on one. Whose idea was this? Well, that's right. Mine. Oh, that would be fun. But I am parked way down there. Because oh, look at that. I hope that got on camera. Okay, are you ready? Well, that would make one of us. Okay, here we go. You know, that's not bad going up. Coming down, it's gonna suck. I am really surprised not to have run into any petroglyphs at all. But in my experience, I'd have started running into those a lot lower than this. This is gonna suck 9 ways from Sunday coming down. Okay, let's. That wasn't for the faint of heart. I'd like to thank you again for coming along today. This is my first real hiking video. The footing up here is less than delicious. There we go. Totally and completely worth it. Completely. A little Palo Verde. Nice Palo Verde. Let's get up here. You know, I say coming down is going to be easy. I think I want to live to regret that. Okay, what am I looking for? Let's get you think we're inadvertently going to do someone on the air today. Okay. Yep. See, right there is where we're going. I think I know what that is. I think that was what I was wanting to look for before. Looking to the west. That's exactly what I was looking for. To the east. Let's get over here and take a look at this. I'm thinking, but this right here, what you're looking at, I mean, it's basically a big X on the ground. This is what I was wanting. These marks that are everywhere out in the Casa Grande area were used to calibrate spy satellites to take pictures. So what we have is we have a benchmark from the year 1966. Let me move out of the shot there a little bit. There we go. So we have a benchmark from 1966. So this is a known point. So I believe it was a Corona spy satellite program is what it was. So these Corona spy satellites will come, they fly over, like I said, and these were set up in like 1 square mile grid, and there were hundreds of them here. Hundreds. They flew over us from the country. They would know the coordinates of what they were taking pictures of. And if I remember right, if I remember my research, I said, and I'll link to the Wikipedia article down below. There was a set of spy satellites that used film, and they actually ejected the film and sent it back to Earth. I do not think that was this, although you can hear the military site down there. They're just having a good old time. Or the shooting range. But yeah, this is a Cold War relic. And like I said, they're everywhere out here. You'll see them along the side of the roads. You'll see them. There should be one. If I stand on the marker, here's the marker. If I stand on this marker, so there I am. There's my feet. And I do the 4 cardinal points. Now, luckily, the road out that runs east runs damn near due east. But I know for a fact that you see that big white building over there. That's Kunenagel. Now, where Sunlen-Jin Road crosses under I-10 and goes straight up next to that building, towards the back quarter of it, is another one of these marks. So, and then there's one down. There's actually one here in the park too. That's made out of the same natural stone, and that's off over here. I said it's about 1 mile from that mark over there, from the mark over here, over to here, and there's one there. There should be one down in here, about 1 mile from me. There's a whole bunch down in Arizona City. You get a real appreciation for Arizona City from up here, I'll tell you what. Funny side note, going back to the Corona spy satellites. They depleted the aquifer by pumping groundwater for all these fields you see out here, which are cotton. It lowered the ground elevation so that the benchmarking was no longer accurate for the spy satellites, which is also one of the reasons why they quit. The system went into disuse. and the advent of the SR-71s, and that is not my area of expertise, my school of expertise. But yeah, these are fabulous. And this references back to my remark about moose and squirrel. Cold War. Stuff like that. Showing my age on that one. And these are known, right here, pointing where I'm pointing right now. That is known as the Santa Cruz Flats. All this is. That right there, that looks like Superstition Mountains, or the mountain, rather. And from where I'm standing, that mountain is roughly 50 miles away. I don't know why you can hear me. Got a couple tails here you can tell. I'm about 5'6". Okay, that was painful. Much more painful than it had to be. I got about 2 hours to get down this hill, or less, depending on what that decides to do. Oops, sorry. I'm a bloody foot when I get home. That over there is just full of ocotillo. That was a ricochet. It's time to get off this hill. As much as I love it up here, when I hear things go, it's time to leave. And there's another one. So we will be descending this mountain. Oh, knee braces may be the order of the day. Hopefully they replace the information board. right.